What's up, SellerAmp Nation? In this video, I'm going to share with you 12 product research hacks that will make a massive difference for Amazon all-in arbitrage. This is all stuff I've used in my own 7-figure Amazon business each of the past 3 years. So if you guys have any questions about any of these specific methods, please let me know down below. I'm happy to help in the comments. Let's get right into the video. 12 product research hacks you need to know.
So a lot of these, if you're an experienced seller, seem fairly common knowledge, but if you're struggling to find profitable products, it's almost certainly because you're not doing this stuff. So the first product research hack I want to talk about is utilizing all the free cashback and coupon extensions. So if you don't have Capital One Shopping, Be Frugal, Retail Me Not, Top Cashback, Coupon Birds, and all the other free cashback and coupon extensions, you're missing out on easy money because it's free money with the cashback, and it's really helpful finding specifically coupons that have been around for a while, like this Champs coupon. If we take a look here on Capital One Shop, which you do not need a Capital One credit card to use, we can see Parmar 15 gives us 15% off orders of 75 plus. This coupon's literally been around for years. Like, I was using this back in March of 2021 to buy Nike hats with my friend Garrett I do my podcast with now. Like, it's a no-brainer to have all these free cashback and coupon extensions. Just go add them to your Google Chrome store. It's going to make your life a lot easier. Basically, what you want to do is each time you come across a new website, you want to go through the entire checklist of all the different discounting methods I'm going to show you guys in this video and hacks to figure out which specific hack can be used for which websites. And then over time, you're going to have that stuff memorized, and it's going to make the whole process a hell of a lot easier. The second one is going to be evergreen email account and text sign-up coupons. So basically, these are coupons you can get by giving the website your information. You can set up what's called a catch-all email or use Text Now in Google Voice to get multiple phone numbers and multiple emails for email and account sign-up coupons. The way these are typically found is they'll typically just pop up on the website if you click around a little bit, or if you scroll to the bottom, for example, here on Laura Mercier, we can see sign up for a limited time offer of 20% off your first order. Lots of beauty websites specifically have these, as well as if you go to Dick's Sporting Goods and scroll to the bottom of the screen, you'll see the Dick's Sporting Goods email sign up coupon as well. These make a lot of products replens because these coupons are pretty much just around forever in many cases. Like, a lot of them have been around for years that I still know and use to this day. I've used the Dick's Sporting Goods one several hundred times, used the Academy one dozens of times, and typically for the most part they'll either just pop up or show somewhere on the screen, so you're rewarded by taking a look and just being curious for those coupons. The third one is going to be hidden coupons, which are harder to find but typically more effective. They're typically found from even just asking customer service, which sounds really, really simple, but very, very few people do it, even though you really only need to do it once per website to locate the coupons tab, or just digging around on Google. So for example, I went ahead and Googled Foot Locker coupons, and we can see literally the first option here is footlocker.com/coupons, and we are rewarded handsomely by seeing a 20% off text sign up coupon right here just waiting for us. Another really good tactic for this is actually working with other sellers to solve these problems together and tracking these coupons over time. So as you're doing this stuff, now that you're implementing this checklist, have a running spreadsheet where you're going ahead and taking notes of which coupons are offered on which websites and such. And that's just an incredibly good way to be more efficient with your time with product research. The fourth one is going to be utilizing discounted gift cards from Cardbear, Gift Card Wiki, and Top Cashback specifically. What that basically entails is, say you purchase a $100 Adidas gift card for $91, that $9 profit goes straight to your bottom line. And that scales because you can use multiple gift cards on many websites and such. So Cardbear and Top Cashback is a very scalable opportunity that tends to actually stack with the other sales and coupons you can utilize as well. So a lot of sellers are sleeping on discounted gift cards, even for retail arbitrage as well. Like, if you're going to the Nike out, you can buy digital gift cards and just have them type in the number at checkout and such, and that makes the whole process a lot easier. Cardbear tends to be absolute values. Meanwhile, Top Cashback, you can get down to the exact dollar amount. You do want to compare them to figure out the best rates for whatever specific site you're trying to buy on. Some gift cards can even be as high as like 10 or 15%. Like, we can see these are big websites that are shown on the screen right now that we're going to able to get some significant discounts on top of the coupons and sales like we're seeing as well, especially with Easter weekend. The next discounting method is going to be rewards account. So you just want to standardize it and always use a rewards account on different websites. Kohl's Cash is an incredibly good example of this. The nice thing is that these retailers really nicely advertise their loyalty rewards programs. So it's very doable to just figure out the best ones and just always standardize checking out their own account on these different websites. Kohl's Cash specifically, for every $50 you spend, that's every $50 you spend, you get $10 of store credit when it's on. it shows when it's on the homepage, and then you can roll that discount forward on your next purchase and such. That gives you a pretty significant discount in terms of the overall productivity of your capital. Rack Room Shoes, Dick's Sporting Goods, a lot of these retailers have rewards programs, especially the bigger retailers, FLX with Foot Locker and Champs specifically. So you always want to make sure you're checking out through an account that makes a big difference. The next one is going to be utilizing a tax exempt certificate or reseller certificate, depending on where you live, sales tax, license, etc. That's going to let you avoid sales tax. That's primarily a thing for retail arbitrage and wholesale. However, occasionally for online arbitrage, it will be a thing as well. You just want to Google the website name with tax exempt to see if they have something that pops up. We can see Walmart, for example, in this case does. So now you can avoid sales tax on Walmart if you get that reseller certificate or license from your state specifically. The next one is going to be hopping on listings quick with FBM. This isn't necessarily like a discounting method or anything, but it's totally a hack for making money quicker. Because when you merchant fulfill, you avoid tons of price tanking because lots of sellers have limiting beliefs around merchant fulfilled being effective, and lots of products that are above 20 or above 25 bucks, but well below £1 are actually a little bit cheaper to FBM compared to FBA. So what you need to know for merchant fulfilled is polybags from Amazon are really effective, 9x12 and 12x15. And then to actually see if you're going to be able to FBM something, typically you just want to take a look and see if, 25, 50, or even 50% plus of sellers on that listing are merchant fulfilled sellers, which we can see on this listing specifically is the case. And we can see if this is one of those items that's really, really light, but above 20 bucks, which makes it more efficient to FBM compared to FBA. And then to calculate FBM, we just want to rock and roll down here on SellerAmp and go ahead and toggle this to FBM. Then if you want a good walkthrough on estimated FBM shipping costs, go to howtofbm.com and I'll walk you through that for free really nicely. The next hack is going to be holiday sales, especially with Easter going on and then eventually Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, and Memorial Day on the way. Tons of retailers are going to have different sales going on for that. It really makes sense to have a burner email address that has accounts on as many websites as possible so you can consistently get notified for free of different sales that are going on. But this is a very, very good opportunity and it makes sense. We can see Adidas, spend 100, save 30 if you're watching this during the week of Easter or any of these other holidays. Most retailers have sales going on. You need to have that burner email address to get notified, and most retailers are going to advertise it on their websites as well. The next method, this is where we start to really get into the really scalable opportunities, is going to be coupon stacking or discount stacking. Rack Room Shoes specifically here, we can see they offer a $20 off a purchase of 99 plus, but the key here is that on a lot of products, this buy one, get one 50% stacks as well right here. We can see BOGO 50% select styles. So in this case, you want to do orders just barely above 99 so you can maximize that 20 off and get the buy one 50% off. And they have a really good rewards program as well. And we could also go ahead and check on Cardbearer and see if they actually have any good discounted gift cards. So you always want to check if different discount opportunities stack, and that's where a lot of the magic unlocks with online arbitrage specifically. The next one's going to be keeping well-organized leads database, aka using the SellerAmp Google Sheets feature. So we can see this item specifically right here is buy boxing at $43. I went ahead and looked these up on Google and saw they're going for 30 bucks, but Shop WSS also has a really good coupon here. We would also want to take a look if they have gift cards as well. But so we can pick this up for right around $30 right here. Now I have sales tax already factored in on SellerAmp, and we're getting that 50 off 250 with that coupon. So we're paying about 24 bucks, right? We can see this item specifically here, that leaves us at right about a 20% ROI, which is not quite good enough for that 35% plus ROI because I'm not going to count the cash back or the rewards. So what I want to do in this case is go ahead down here and one-click export this to a SellerAmp almost good spreadsheet to come back and take a look at this lead in the future and see if it, if this gets above 50 again, right, which we can see, take a look at the Keepa. It was above 50 for a while, right? This becomes a good item if that goes ahead and touches down again, right? It becomes $11 profit on a $24 purchase. That's pretty damn good, but we want to keep that nicely organized in our SellerAmp spreadsheets here, and we can see that nicely, just one-click exported. Say if it touches 50 plus again, nice replan, right? So you want to keep nice and organized with that stuff within your SellerAmp sheets. The next one is going to be pricing your products above the buy box. This is incredibly underrated, especially among beginners. If we go ahead and take a look at the chart right here, we can see this item at one point, the lowest FBA price was 50, but the buy box was 65. That's typically due to low-priced FBA sellers being back ordered and their inventory not available yet, which we can go ahead and see by taking a look down here. was the case. We can see this seller's delivery dates are way further out than the seller, or this seller's delivery dates are even worse here. So it makes sense that these sellers aren't getting the buy box specifically. Then we'd see the sellers that are getting the buy box tend to have better delivery dates and such, and that's just due to inventory taking a little while to check in with FBA. Once again, bull case for FBM. We can see FBM seller and buy box right here as well, significantly higher than those FBA sellers that aren't yet checked in. So you always want to take a look at the chart and see where the buy box is actually going, because in many cases there is going to be opportunity to price higher than that and snag sales at higher buy box share. And the next one's going to be utilizing a sales tax free prep center. So some of you guys watching this are in states with 8, 9, 10% sales tax. So a $50 product you might be paying $55 for. Meanwhile, in my case, I'm shipping to a sales tax free prep center and paying $1 per unit. So I'm going to pay $51 for that item while you're going to pay $55 for that product. I get a ton of additional benefit just based on where I'm shipping to, and I don't have to have the warehouse, manage the employees, etc. Right? So utilizing a sales tax-free prep center is a really good resource, specifically in states like Delaware, New Hampshire, Montana, and Oregon. And then you can nicely update your costs within SellerAmp. Like, for example, some people are paying 9.5%. Meanwhile, I'm just paying $1 per unit flat, right? So the more expensive the product, the higher the average sell price, the better the discount. Hope this video was helpful, guys. Make sure you get a free trial of SellerAmp if you haven't already, and let us know any questions if you have any questions about these 12 hacks. Make sure you implement the stuff. It's going to make a huge difference in your Amazon all-in arbitrage product research.